Hey everyone, it's Tamara here, and I've just arrived back in my home in Dunedin. Now as you can see, I've exchanged the high rises for a beach. I'm missing everyone in Sao Paulo already, although it's only been like 10 hours since we said goodbye. But that's okay, I've learned so much from my experience, and today I'm going to tell you through my 5 main points in both cultural and business learnings. So firstly I want to talk about the beautiful city and its beautiful people, and especially looking at my experience in Batman Alley, Police Avenue and also the subway. So I've actually felt really safe my entire time in the city. No matter what neighbourhood we are in, I have felt safe. And this is saying something because I've been in quite a few less developed countries around the world, and this is one of the safest I've felt, and I didn't feel like someone's going to come up to me and try and rob me or anything. I felt perfectly fine. Although I did take precautions, I felt extremely safe, and that is amazing. And the people were actually really polite. So obviously I don't speak Portuguese, well I speak a little now, but I don't speak that much Portuguese, and they were really understanding, took me through it slowly, and we tried to use translate, and it worked out all well. And also I found the city was rather tidy. It made it more beautiful, although there was some rubbish, like especially on the subway it was extremely clean and tidy. It was really great to see that. And finally, in the terms of beautiful people, beautiful city, I want to talk about the wall art. Oh my god, incredible. If you're a fan of wall art people, go to Sao Paulo. It is gorgeous. You've got all these great murals, street art everywhere. I loved it so much. I know my mum would love it too, so I'm going to take her back one day, but honestly recommend. Secondly, I want to talk about acceptance of who you are in Sao Paulo and Brazil. So especially looking at Police Avenue and also on the bike tour. So firstly, I want to discuss the public display of affection. In New Zealand, we don't really accept couples, you know, kissing or hugging on the streets as much as they do here. They are so open about it. They'll make out in front of a group of 100 people and not care at all. It's awesome to see this acceptance. As well as this place is fantastic for LGBTQ plus people. Like the acceptance of no matter what you identify as or what sexuality you have is amazing. So I really love this because New Zealand, although we are equal with LGBTQ plus, we don't always express it in a way that Sao Paulo incredibly does. They're really open about it, and that's awesome to see. And also you can wear anything here, so I saw so many people shirtless. Maybe some people you didn't particularly want to see shirtless, they were shirtless, but that acceptance of what you can wear is awesome, and I think it's a great development, and I think we should really look at Sao Paulo for the acceptance of what you can wear, who you can be and what you can do in public. Thirdly, on the cultural and business side, I want to talk about social and environmental sustainability. So I especially saw this in Latissimo, the Jewish Club and Natura. So on social responsibility, sustainability, we saw these companies really looking after their employees. So if this may be building a school, building a daycare, having a bank on site like Natura did, or even having convenience stores, giving scholarships for education, giving access to power, water and housing and restaurants and more. This kind of support to their employees is fantastic to see, as it gives a kind of personalisation and I can't remember that word, so I'm going to skip that word. An incentive for the employees to stay on, and it also gives a personalisation to employees, as well as in Natura. They they celebrate every 5 years you work for them, and it gives that personalisation, and that's really nice to see in the company, and it gives that social sustainability, as well as this environmental sustainability. I especially saw this in Natura, which was already an organic cosmetics brand, but as well as this, any gas emissions they made was offset by the 650,000 square metres of forestry they have right beside it. That's incredible. That carbon neutral, that environmental sustainability is awesome to see. And I believe this could be part of culture, because we saw this in quite a few companies we went to that were either environmentally or socially sustainable, or both, like Natura. And that's something that we should really encourage more in New Zealand, and I love to see that in Brazil. Fourth, I just want to talk about the trades, especially when we went to the New Zealand consulate. So we found out that Brazil is 106 on the list of easiness of trade. Yet you're able to get into this market when you have help from places like NZTE, who not only promote your company, they'll also help you network and get traction within the nation. And that's awesome to see. Trade, tourism and education are also vital for New Zealand's relationship with Brazil, as we learnt. I found this experience talking with NZT was really important and really interesting for learning our relationship with Brazil, and I found that a very worthwhile experience. So yeah, the consulate basically will help promote New Zealand to education and tourism, as well as promote New Zealand companies in terms of business. So I think that's awesome, and I really love going to the New Zealand consulate. Fifth, I just want to talk about how there are many small enterprises in Brazil. So this is through Sabre, and they talked about how very important it is for the GDP and economic the economy in Brazil to have all these small businesses. And it's great to see programs like Sabre that have mentoring support, as well as they actually have a college for high school students to start learning business at a young age, just to build the small businesses quantity in Brazil, and therefore lots of wind, furthermore expand the economy and the sorry, I'm repeating myself right now, that's okay, to help the economy by building the small businesses industry. And it's really great to see that enterprise is popular in Brazil. Right, overall, I have loved my experience in Brazil. I have learned so much, both in cultural and business, and I've even learned a little Portuguese. Olá, obrigada. I try. And I really think this will help me in my future venture with business, learning to trade, also just general culture and business, and furthermore. I also want to say a massive thank you to both Young Enterprise for giving me the opportunity to go to the EIA and then winning that competition EIA with my team to go to Brazil, which is incredible, and to Latin American Cape for actually funding this trip. Thank you so much. You've given so much to me, as well as my 7 teammates who came along with me, and even the 4 Brazilians who were there. Thank you for your support and your funding. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to go to Brazil and learn all these amazing things. I also want to say thank you to Terry and Lucy for supervising us, and Nicole from Latin American Cape, and to my amazing team, the Asia New Zealand Foundation team. Thank you guys. I'm going to miss you all, and yeah, thanks for the great experience.